When I was 24, I was happy. I just got a job at JP Morgan and I got off to a really good start. My bosses were happy and I was starting to show some real promise. Obviously I had long hours, but I still managed to go out with the boys every Friday night, pretty much without fail. But it wasn't one of those nights where I met her, Michelle. She seemed nice at first. We got on really well. We went out for some nice meals, and I'd go back to hers. I felt like I had everything. I had this amazing job, my girlfriend, and of course, I still had all my mates. But that's when it started. I didn't mind it at first. She would send the odd text through to me at work. It was kind of cute, I suppose. But obviously I'd be too busy to reply, and within 10 minutes I'd get another one through, normally asking if I'd received the first one. I just had to tell her I was too busy at work and I'd talk to her when I got home. But that's when the floodgates opened and the ag came pouring in. Text after text after text. From then on, the ag was just relentless. No matter how much I reassured her, no matter how logically I explained that this ag was unnecessary, there was just no end to it. My social life was the first to suffer. I'd be out with the boys on Friday night, and out of nowhere, ag. I could either go home and try to tackle the ag, or ignore it and deal with it at a later date. But I soon learned that like a fungal infection, ag gets worse the longer it's left unattended. So I left early, to go home and deal with my ag. It wasn't long before I stopped going out altogether. It just wasn't worth the ag. My friends were annoyed at first. They were giving me ag because I wasn't coming out anymore. But when they saw how much ag I was already getting, they became a little bit more understanding. They didn't want to inflict any more on me. So they stopped asking me to come out. I miss them. I'd take her out for dinner. I really made an effort. I tried my best to keep her happy, but it was never enough. I spent £150 a month on phone bills, hours on the phone dealing with ag. The ag was costing me a fortune. Before I knew it, my savings had dried up. Next, it started affecting my work. I was unable to juggle my job with my ag. It wasn't long before they let me go. Then I got ag for being unemployed. It was a vicious cycle. I felt like there was ag lurking around every corner. After a while, I just didn't have the strength to fight it. I was a washed out shell of a man. And after I'd lost everything, weak and pathetic, she left me.
Tel is but one of thousands of sufferers of ag. Luckily, through intensive rehabilitation, Tel has managed to regain control of his life and recover some of his lost strength. However, he will forever suffer from the symptoms of his incurable PTAD, post-traumatic ag disorder. There are thousands of men out there in Tel's situation. Most are too ashamed of their plight to step forward and seek help. This is an appeal to girls everywhere. Please, think. Don't give ag.